Well, live from Philadelphia, it's Mr. Pritchard's Art Room. Well, welcome back to the art room. We're still in the kitchen and we're still homeschooling. This is our last week of homeschooling. I really did not want to do a video this week. I did not feel like doing anything. And so I decided to put something together based on an 8th grade lesson. And in the 8th grade lesson, we talk about how art can be used as a powerful statement. Drawing, painting, music. And sometimes in art and music, that voice in the painting or in the song can go much further than a voice from someone talking. And sometimes it can be more powerful. And yeah, a lot of artists use their art and their music, and they might just be doing it for fun, but there's groups of artists that do art to say a powerful statement, to speak out. My artwork, I feel a lot of times it's for speaking out. So I made a decision that that's what we're going to do today. So this video is not going to have, there's not as many little segues and stuff. I'm just going to get straight to the art history, and we're going to start talking about powerful art and how artists use it to change the world or to get people to start thinking, and how some artists use their art to express how they're feeling to get these things out. And sometimes people use art to express how they feel being happy or how they feel being sad. So some of the artists use figurative or realistic art, and some of them use abstract. Some of the artists just use color. There's no figurative at all. It just be swirls of color. And we've talked about this in school before, how certain colors might represent feelings. These first 3 paintings have a lot of feeling in them with just color. These blue blueberries, the purple grapes, the green mint. But the directions of them kind of give a feeling. If they're going up and down or in a circle, it might have a feeling of excitement or sadness. Vincent van Gogh used his artwork to express his feelings and what was going inside of him. Might not have talked a lot, but he sure did paint every day. Picasso would document things going on in history, such as this painting here from during the war. This particular one of the weeping woman always made me very sad. She's chewing her nails. Francis Bacon, in his self-portraits, put a lot of emotion, and his people have contorted faces. Particularly like this painting with the person removing the chains from what I like to think from their mind. That's the appearance it gives to me. Kathy Kollwitz documented what was going on during the Holocaust. Here we have 2 people weeping and holding each other. This statue is from a Holocaust museum. This drawing of the eyeball is very interesting. Inside of the eye, instead of a pupil, is a person that almost feels like they're lost. This is a print of Harriet Tubman. This is an artist we studied with 8th grade this year. This is Robert Steele. This is his drawings showing 2 different sides of things going on. Here is a piece of artwork speaking out on immigration, going into a graffiti stencil. As I said, a lot of artists use their art as a powerful message, and it gets a lot of people to pay attention. Sometimes these pieces of artwork are harder than others. And as I was saying earlier, some of them are more realistic. Some of the artists describe things abstractly. Some of the artists might do very realistic and take their time. Others are going very, very fast to get these emotions out. So this week, the artists are using art as a powerful message. Some artists are using just art to express maybe how they feel. Some artists are expressing something in history and how they want the world to know what happened. Some artists are speaking out about things going on in the world right now. Some of the art was brand new that was talked about civil rights, immigration, the Women's March, and women's rights. So what I would like you to do this week is to make a piece of artwork about a powerful message that you would like the world to know. I'm going to show you what I did this week, and we'll talk about that briefly. So this is my piece of artwork for the week for the powerful statement. I started off with a 1-point perspective train track for the L train. It's got little stands. Then I did a 1-point perspective row houses, and I made it out of newspaper, and some of the newspaper I balled up to show how the row house got destroyed. The houses have black and white paint on top for the windows and stuff, and the entire thing was painted with a lot of water and a lot of red cherry and green mint paint, and that green mixes with the red cherry to make complementary colors to make the red darker. And I used that red cherry. To me, it seems like it's very gives this feeling of upset and anger. All the people around it are done in marker, and they have no faces. Instead of faces, they have broken hearts as faces. Give it a try. Use your artwork to express how you're doing. Early on in the year, we did a project that we were expressing a good day in our life, and we did a whole panel about that story. Now, this artwork today that I did, it's the exact opposite. In 50 years, if someone found this book or found this painting, they would know exactly what was going on with me and in the world where I was living just from grabbing that. They could tell that I was very upset. Art is a very, very, very powerful thing. And I really want you guys to try it, expressing who you are in your artwork and what's going on and making a powerful statement. Well, this is our last week from home, and it's been interesting doing homeschooling, to say the least. It's very strange not seeing and hearing my students in the classroom. Please let me know if you want me to continue making art lessons during the summer. And I hope you're all well, and I hope you're all safe, and stay creative.